Yeah, you've heard of the rose that grew out of concrete, but what about the monstera that grew out of concrete? What about that? What's up, Libra? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2024. Happy summer solstice. Welcome to the season of I Feel, where we gonna be feeling today. We gonna be feeling. That's a thing. Whether we want to or not, whether we want to show it or not, we're gonna be feeling the tings, feeling the feels. And your ruling planet is already in Cancer as I'm filming this. Venus is in Cancer. And because Venus is attraction, the function of Venus is attraction, we are going to be attracting in things that make us really fucking feel. We're going to be attracting in the truth of our emotions, a processing of our emotions. Maybe you're attracting in somebody with Cancer, Libra, or Taurus placements. Maybe you're attracting in roots, people that you want to plant roots with. Cancer is the end of the matter. Cancer governs the past. So we may be attracting in people from the past or freedom from the past. So hydrate, light it if you got it. Eddie would go. Eddie would go. Coming at you from Honolulu. And let me go ahead and clip on the mic. I apologize now if it does weird things. Just in case. Hydrate, light it if you got it. As we welcome in my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2024. Spent a lot of today in silence when I usually listen to music all the time, every step I take. Usually there's some kind of soundtrack going. But silence gave a different gift, a different clarity. And I hope you give yourself some silence and some natural sounds, which will usher in clarity. And when I think about Cancer season, I think about roots. And the root system of this is attached to something hard, something that you wouldn't think that there's life in. This monstera has survived a winter here, many, many years of growth. High wind, high heat. I think that you are way more adaptable than you give yourself credit for, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You will thrive wherever you choose to thrive. You will grow wherever you choose to plant roots. The grass grows where you water it. So what are you watering? Are you overwatering it, underwatering it? Overnourishing, undernourishing? Are you overnourished or undernourished? Tend to your grass. So let's see. All right. A little stack fell out. First we have the Hermit, Death, the Two of Pentacles at the center, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles will be on the bottom of the deck when the Queen of Wands was on the bottom of the deck. So Cancer season is initiating in, this is very interesting. I want to hold it. I want to hold you. Let me hold you. Cancer season is initiating in a brand new cycle with your body, with money, with business, with resources, with family. A brand new cycle with someone maybe that has Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements. You're about to have a new relationship to stability. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And in Cancer season, you may want to isolate. There could be this, your ruling planet in Cancer could really have you in your shell, have you wanting to be in your shell, have you wanting to be alone, have you analyzing current wishes, current hopes, analyzing your friend group, analyzing whose input you seek out, whose input do you feel like you need. Do you tend to your own counsel? Can you take your own advice? Do you trust your own advice? I feel like the first thing to be clarified on the Selenite throne in Cancer season 2024 is your relationship to solitude. Are you lonely? What's going on with your friend group? Do you feel connected to the people that you call friends? What are you doing to acquire your wishes and your hopes and your dreams? What are the actions that you are taking? I just heard go my own way. I can go, you can go your own way. Go your own way. Some of you, something profound is ending. And you don't have any control over it. This came out for Leo too. You may be dealing with somebody with Virgo or Scorpio placements, maybe Gemini, maybe Aquarius. I feel like if there's someone with Virgo or Aquarius placements, they are very much so doing their own thing, going their own direction, um, wanting to be by themselves. You being around them may make you feel more isolated or make you want more alone time. This could be, recovering from breakups, recovering from a period of solitude or needing a period of solitude. To recover from something big that's ending, from some big change, from some metamorphosis in your life. I feel like some of you are more hurt and or more tired than you're letting yourself realize. Like you need more recovery from something than you realize. And this is a really interesting reading. I'm excited to clarify these cards over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Over there, me and the ethical cult, we clarify all these cards. We sip Kool-Aid, kidding. We're going to clarify all these cards. And there's lots of astrological and daily, weekly content. You get to pick your own tier. So check that out. The link is in the description box below. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. For free shit, check out my Instasham at JustJ_everything, TikTok at JustJEverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. Now, I think there's a big change coming to your time management, your energetic budget, your financial budget. It's like the end of an emotional roller coaster, the end of going up and down. I feel like what you've been juggling, what you've been holding on to is evolving, is changing in some sort of a way. It's like the decisions that you make are based on the responsibilities that you've taken on, and now you're really evaluating all that you've taken on, and it's going to cause you to make decisions differently. Some of you are used to considering someone else, used to being with someone else, used to behaving like you were someone else, or you're used to a different style, or you're used to a different flow. Some of you, this could be a change in your job, a change in career, a change in direction when it comes to finances, a change in your relationship with someone with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Scorpio placements. Some of you have been juggling multiple partners. I just saw 1111 on the clock. So maybe some of you are wishing for clarity around who to be with, who to choose. Maybe some of you are wishing for, I feel like what you've been wishing for around like, some of you, okay, sorry, you've been wishing for things, obviously. And I feel like you get an answer in Cancer season. And some of you are feeling like you're being juggled, or afraid that you're being juggled by someone, that somebody may be two timing you, or like, that you're playing the field, they're playing the field, whatever it is. I feel like there's an end to that, like feeling juggled situation, or feeling out of flow. I feel like you're finding a new flow and it's propelling you forward. There may be some sort of like feisty, ambitious, attractive, or popular person in your life. They may have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements. There may be somebody who's very in and out of your life, here for a good time, not a long time. And with these nights here going in different directions, it's like you're in like the in between stages of initiation and mastery. And it feels like there is physical, spiritual, sexual energy in motion. There's physical there's I'm sorry, there's fiscal and responsibility and hard work, dedication, loyalty in motion. Your actions and your desires, your willpower and your actions may be going in different directions, or pulling you in different directions. You may be pulled in different directions, pulled towards being adventurous, out there in these streets, and pulled towards being really consistent, stable, and diligent. Um, Obviously, the hard work, if you choose to be loyal and persistent, and you opt for stability, that will absolutely pay off. The 10 plus the knight will turn into the ace. And I feel like there's reward, there's blessings for that. But I also feel like it's Cancer season, it's fucking summertime, and some of y'all want to play. Some of y'all want to play, some of y'all are okay with being played with, whatever it is. We're going to clarify it in the plunge over on Patreon. But there is something here around like breaking away, breaking free. I'm going to give you a little taste of the plunge, what's underneath these cards. All these cards, all the cards that came out fell out all at once. This was what I've dedicated as the bottom of the deck, but the Queen of Wands was originally what was on the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's a new relationship to in your present. There's a new relationship to being present. There's a new relationship to this, like where you are in life right now, that will require you stepping away from, or being done going back and forth and being indecisive about the past, especially if it had to do with someone with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, or Scorpio placements. There is a there's so much new potential, especially with somebody with Aries or Aquarius placements. There's so much new potential. There's so much new adventure vibes. There's possibly a new relationship. So much good luck. Wishes coming true. I'm not showing y'all all this is Patreon stuff anyway. But I feel like you have a choice. And some of you may be feeling torn. Natalie Imbruglia in this hoe. What is it? I'm all out of space. This is how I feel. I'm torn and I'm afraid. I can't remember the melody. Lying broken on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. Wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're already late. I'm already torn. Torn. Something like that. Excuse my voice. Hydrate. But with the Hermit, I feel like there is an ending of a style of analyzing. Like we all, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, we've been putting a lot of energy into analyzing something. And it feels like that's coming to an end. The need to hyperanalyze is coming to an end. And there's this influx of flow and intuition that's going to help you figure out why you're feeling conflicted or who you're feeling conflicted with. There could just be like options or choices that you have, and you're not sure whether you pursue desire or pursue passion, or you pursue consistency in business and money. Or this could be two different like dating options: someone that's really fun and adventurous and passionate and free loving, versus somebody that works really hard, somebody that's very serious, someone that is very consistent, someone that's very stable. um, this also may be two sides of yourself that are becoming really prominent in your life. Like you're really noticing these characteristics within yourself. You're really noticing these parts of yourself. The one that wants to just fuck off and play, and the one that knows that it's time to get it done. And I feel like if you know that you have dreams to pursue, if you know that you have um, goals to accomplish, it's really time to find a balance. I'm trying to find a balance. I'm trying to build a balance. And it's time to look at that. The center of the reading is a Two of Pentacles. So this is like the center, or the crux of Cancer season is like, how much can you juggle? Are you being your whole self? Are you making the right decisions? Are you making good decisions for yourself? Are you giving yourself a healthy like work-life balance? What needs to end so that something new and healthy can begin? There's also a lot of armor in this reading. There's lots of armor here. 3 of the 5 cards. They have armor on. Are you or this other person being unnecessarily defensive? Are you guarded up, posted up? Are you accessible? Who has access to you? Who do you want to have access to you? Hydrate. Who has access and you need to revoke their access so that you can take this armor off? It's like something out of your control is showing up. Someone out of your control is showing up. And you've got to figure out what direction you're going to go with this. You're going to figure out how you need to respond. I feel like you're going to be able to see real time, like your true responses, your true reactions. Are you going to react or are you going to respond? Are you reacting? Are you responding? Do you know the difference? But ultimately, I feel like Cancer season is asking you to have a healthier balance of this. This doesn't have to be like you choosing between two different people or two different personality styles. I feel like there are different parts of you that are tugging you in different directions. Libra, sun, moon, and rising, and you need to have a better balance of it. It's time to acquire a better balance between fucking off and playing and being consistent and getting your shit done. But why the need for so much armor? Are you putting yourself in the position to connect to people that you don't trust? Do you not feel trustful of the people that you're interacting with? And instead of letting yourself be torn, instead of letting yourself be pulled in two different directions, I feel like it's really important to get quiet, still, and stable. Quiet, still, and stable within your mind so that you can converse with these different parts of yourselves, these different aspects of yourselves, and figure out who's got to stay, who's got to go, who's at a 10 and needs to come down to a 6, who's at a 2 and needs to come up to an 8. You know what I mean? Like, you got to figure out how to adjust ultimately. How to adjust and how to adapt. Because if you just stay in the same cycle and doing the same things, it just feels like this hamster wheel. And I know that you want this new beginning. I know that you want to break free from the past. I know that you want stability in your life as well as adventure. But I feel like you really need to be alone and analyze the dosage. Let's get into it. I'll see you over on Patreon. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.